Hi everyone, Tanya here from Crafty Crafters. So I had one of our regular customers, Shelly, came in today and she showed me this really cool video of how you can make thinner wool into chunky wool by using a single ball. And it's a really cool technique and I couldn't find the link anymore, so I'm just gonna do a video and show you guys how to do it. So this is something that you would use if you can't find this color that you want, say, in a chunky ball, but you can find it in, say, a size 4 or a size 3, how you can use that size 3 and turn it into a chunky. So I think you're really going to enjoy this because usually you take 2 or 3 strands and put it together. That means you're either using the center and side pull of your yarn or you're using 2 or 3 balls. And sometimes when you need just a little bit extra, it can cause a problem. So I think you're all really going to enjoy this. So let's get started. So what you're going to need to do first is pull out any size yarn. So I have this yarn that I'm using from our Leave a Ball, Take a Ball bin, and it's about a size 3, I would say, weight. And I'm just using a 5.5 millimeter hook. So this is what it looks like with the 5.5 millimeter hook, just done about 10 stitches together. So here's how you do it. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your yarn and you're just going to make an S pattern on the table. Now I do it about the size of my body, I would say, but you can do it however long you want and it'll make sense in a second. So you're going to do this S-shaped pattern and you're just going to gather them all together. So you can see all my 3 strands are gathered together and I'm going to pick it up and I'm just going to now, I've got my 3 strands and I'm going to do the standard slip knot. So there's nothing special about this slip knot. It's the same slip knot that you usually do. So now you can see I've got the end of my yarn and a loop. I'm going to put my needle through the hole and tighten. And now you're going to cast on just like you normally would. So you can do this any stitch, single crochet, double, doesn't matter. So you're going to crochet and you're crocheting all 3 of these strands. So you can see 1, 2, 3 strands, and I'm just wrapping all 3 strands at the same time. Now here's where the really cool part happens. When you get to this little end here, I'm going to put it down so you can see it a little bit better. So I hardly have any left. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my working yarn up through. So see, if you just put your fingers in this hole, I'm going to grab it up through and I'm going to pull it. Oh, there goes my yarn. I'm going to pull it across. So you're going to see that I now have, again, 1, 2, 3 strands. So it has a little bit of a knot here, but the cool thing is this isn't even going to show. So I'll show you until I get to it. So now I'm going to get to that knot. So this is the stitch I usually do the knot on. And you can see on both sides, you can barely see the difference in it. And then you just, again, continue. Now, if you're doing a larger project, you would pull this through quite a lot to get a really long strand, but that's the way you do it. So again, you just crochet all 3 strands until you get to the very end of your work or close to the end. And again, you're going to take your thread and just pull it through so it loops down and then you get 3 strands again. So what happens is I'm only using 1 ball and here's the difference. So here's my now new chunky wool versus the regular single strand wool. So an easy way to take the color that you want and turn it into a chunky. So play with this, have fun with it. If you want some help or come on down to the store and I can show you. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and we'll see you again soon. Bye.